Baby, we're gonna set up and go live. We're gonna get our stuff together. We're gonna give it a minute. Oh, look at Karen's already here. Hi, Karen. Hello, loves. Hi. Can you hear me? That'd be so funny if you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me? Who's here? Who's here? Who are these two people here? Hello. Hello. I am. Baby's in my chair. Can you see her? Got my crystal ball right. Can you see baby? Baby's going to be conducting today's meeting. She's very qualified. She is also an infinite soul. She's like, shut up. Are you going to let me sit? She'll get mad at me. She'll get mad at me. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to just let this sit here. Welcome. Happy Monday. Introduce yourself or introduce yourself. I like real names. I like cute little handles too, but I like real names. And what else? Topic of the day. Working with Archangels. I kept writing Angeles, like Los Angeles. Angeles. There we go. And I have... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 1 second. I am heating up some... I'm heating up some tea for some crazy reason. It is hot, and I'm making tea hot. I should be making cold tea, but I'm making hot tea. I don't know. Makes no sense. And I like ice cream in the winter. I don't really eat regular ice cream anymore anyway, but icy, creamy type stuff, I guess you could say. I love it in the winter. Isn't that strange? I find that very strange about me. I like ice cream in the winter. It was so hot the other day and people were eating ice cream and I'm like, oh, that looks good, I guess. I'm like, I like it in the winter. How is everybody? Welcome. Who's this? Katie. Oh my God, so adorable. I have my beautiful Katie Bentley on my bed. He just jumped through my window to come and sleep with me. Hi, Bentley. Do you have pictures of Bentley on your Instagram? Feels like winter in UK. Yeah. Hello, Adrian. I know my client in actually I have no idea how far, really, honestly. If I had to guess, I'd be like, oh, how far the UK is from Austria. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's in the neighborhood-ish, I think. I used to be better at European geography, but yeah. Anyway, she was saying the same thing. She's like, oh, I'm so jealous you still have summer. We have that it's changed, it's turned. It is now definitely autumn there. And I was like, oh, I feel really lucky, very blessed, because I was not ready for it to change just yet. I feel like it barely started. I feel like I didn't do anything. I'm like, what is happening? Why? Like a week and a half ago, it got like air is cold and it's chilly and And this is what my phone goes in when I'm on Instagram. It's really stiff. You can't be a weak person and own that thing. I'm telling you right now. I think it's crazy. I got it and I was like, are you kidding? If like a senior citizen got this, they'd like take their shoulder out trying to get it to move. I'm like, what are they thinking with this? Anyway, sorry. I digress. I'm glad that I have summer. I like talking about the weather for a few minutes while people are coming in, because I hate it when people have a live and you like, they barely started and you're like, oh, I totally missed stuff. I like to wait because it takes a minute. So welcome. Who's all here? How many people do I have? I keep seeing that move. What does that say? I can't wait till I have my new glasses. 3 people here. Well, thank you, 3 people. Oh, I need to grab my tea. There's my hot tea. That's also why I'm killing time here. Talking about the weather. Oh. This is not a paid endorsement, you guys, but if you've not tried and if you can get your hands, oh shit. Whoopsie, glad that was shut. On some Chobani vanilla oat milk, vanilla flavored. Oh my God. It is so delicious. I love it in my tea. And I love just drinking it. It is so yummy. Thanks for moving, baby. Okay. It is so good. It is so delicious. I highly suggest it. If you've not tried oat milk yet, please give it a try. Try to get off of, if you drink regular milk, try to get off of that. But any kind of almond, soy, I drink all of them. My fridge is so funny. I know the guys that deliver for me are probably like, what the fuck? Because it's just me. And I get like 3 cartons of soy, 3 cartons of oat, 3 cartons of vanilla oat in this brand and in that brand, and chocolate oat and chocolate and regular almond and unsweetened almond and vanilla soy. And I can, I'll have like 10 or 12 different cartons. I shit you not, of my plant-based milks, and I mix them up. It's rare that I'll just have one on its own. I mix all of them up. And it's delicious. I know it's kind of extreme, but that's the excitement in my life. That's what happens when you get old. Like, I'll spice it up with all sorts of different plant milk. That's how we'll do it. Wow. So wild and sexy. Oh my God. Oh, I cracked myself up. Oh, that's ridiculous. Let's get some fire going in here, people. Who is having a good, tell me you're having a good Monday. I hope you're feeling good. I feel great today. I woke up tired. My cat woke me up, pretty sure. She's really good at that. Or he. Today it was he. I have a lot of cats. But yeah. And I woke up and my body, you know, when you wake up and your body's like, fuck off. Like, why are we awake right now? Like, so pissed. And you're just like, oh, shit. Uh-oh. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. When you wake up and it's like, oh, I definitely needed more sleep. I definitely needed more sleep. And it takes forever. Like, I woke up because he's like, meow, 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 at my window. And I'm like, if I don't get up, he won't shut up. So I got to get up. It was so annoying. Oh my God. I wanted to kill him. You're having a great Monday. Yay. Yes, every damn day. Girl, you're still young. I'm almost 50. I'm not that young. Almost 50. But yeah, 50 is young, but still. But that's how I felt this morning. I shit you not. Plus, I went to bed kind of late. I think I was up till like almost 2. And it was like 6 or 6:30. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. And my body was just pissed. It was like, fuck, no. And I'm like, I know. What is happening right now? Why is this happening right now? I'm so not ready for this to happen right now. And then I had to pee, and then I just, one thing leads to another. Never went back to sleep. Hi. Hey, Angela. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's something to be said for I don't sell aging in reverse, but I am a product of aging in reverse for sure. I could definitely, it's not all that. There could be some more, you know what I mean? Like, I've never had any work done at all, no Botox or anything. And then I used to be much bigger my whole life, and I lost a lot of weight from getting healthy. So that, like, it's like a balloon. You go with a balloon and things get, because up until like when I really started to lose weight, people thought I was generally about almost 20 years younger. And then I lost a lot of weight, and then that kind of stopped. And I knew it was because of this. And I have that mouth thing. Have you seen that advertisement for the mouth thing that you do that like exercise with? I gotta do that. You're supposed to do it a couple times a day, and it's supposed to plump up all these muscles and like get things tight. And then there's also face yoga. Have you guys seen face yoga? That's a thing. Face yoga. I kind of sort of looked into it, but I was like, am I going to actually do that? Like getting a course in face yoga, you like sit there with your face and like do all these like whatever. I don't know. But they show you like doing all these face exercises to get your muscles all, and I get it, because you're like stimulating the muscles and you're making it do so, or you're like doing like, who knows? I don't know. But I get it. They named all these celebrities that do it, and they look fantastic. But I know that that's not all they do. Fat is really aging. Well, yeah, fat is aging too. So when you eliminate fat, it's just, generally speaking, as you heal and clear your energy, your frequency goes up, your vibration goes up, and your life force goes up. Your life force isn't spent on energy going to trying to maintain a system that isn't working properly, and the energy's all, where it shouldn't be, and there's blocks and stuff, and it can go into reserves. So instead of working with a battery that's, at any, just like you think of regular batteries, it goes to 100%. So do we, but we can have an abundance of energy where we're like packing it in, even if we're tired, even if we're bringing in all these energies, even if we're laid out and all that. Generally speaking, our vibration is high, even if we have a time where we may be tired. So what that means is that your body is not working so hard to, deal with pain, to deal with ailment, to deal with processing medication, to deal with meats and dairy and all sorts of stuff that uses a lot of life force, a lot of energy. So what happens is that reserve of energy goes to replenishing, rejuvenating your organs, your skin, your hair. Like, my hair grows like double the quick of normal hair growth. So do my nails. I've definitely I used to have all sorts of more wrinkles. They're basically gone. Like, I have to like squint to like really like show anything, but I don't have like any like deep set wrinkles. I smoked for 25 years, even daily smoker, hardcore smoker even. And I used to have all those wrinkles around my lips, and I was like, fuck, I destroyed my face, and that's never going to go away. And hi. Oh, it says Great Monday. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad. And I'm glad you guys are having a good Monday. So, and then those went away as I, followed my path or whatever. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. And then I'm like, huh, is that like a thing? And then I do know for a fact that, yeah, that's the thing. Anybody, as you change your energy and switch things around within yourself. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, think about it, if your body's not using your life force energy to just keep shit running and kind of keep things going because it's, it's a mess this way or that way, then you're not depleting energy. You have an overabundance of energy that can go to literally changing your biological clock on the inside and the outside, which is, a kind of a nice perk, I gotta say. Oh my God, I'm trying to quit. Oh yeah, girl. Definitely. Yeah. Very much a thing, a really big thing. So I would definitely consider being really serious about that. So anyway, you guys, let's get it going for realsies here. Thank you for listening and being here, being guided here. Oh, I got to plug in my computer. Let me do that real quick so I don't have to worry about remembering later. Why isn't it? What's the problem? It's all put. Oh, it was just off by a little bit. Okay. So you guys, we are going to get into energies. We're in the last couple of days until the end of August. Today's the 31st, or for those of you on the other side, the end of the day, and we're approaching today's the 30th. We're approaching the 31st is what I meant, right? There's 31 days in this month, isn't there? Let me check that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. I thought so. I'm like, I could swear. Let's make sure. So we still have a whole day, and it's 2:33 right now. That's cool. 2:33 on the 30th. So lots of threes there. Those threes always mean to me are ascended masters. For me specifically, kind of mostly it means Jesus. I do work closely with Jesus. I channel him like I channel everybody else when he chooses to speak to the masses, which he told me recently is going to be coming up sometime in the near future. I'm not sure when though. So for those of you who love Jesus and talk with him or think about him, by the way, if you get rabbits coming around or bunnies in your universe, that's most likely Jesus. So yeah, just FYI. This year for sure. Good. Yeah, I spent 28 years, but quit 20 years now. Oh, wow. Good for you. Yeah, for me, I think it's been somewhere around 5 or 6 years. Not exactly sure exactly when it was, but somewhere around there. Yeah, that's an interesting story, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll save that for another topic for another day. And so we're at the end of the month, coming up on the new month portal. And so as we cross over from whatever day our last day is, 28, 29, 30, or 31, we we are crossing through into a new portal. You know, just like you look at a calendar and you get to the end date and you like tear off that month or flip it over. It's like this whole new energy comes through. This whole new energy comes through. You're not there. You go. And we have a whole new set of stargates and a full moon and a new moon, or new moon and full moon, and whatever else may be going on with the planets and with asteroids and meteor showers and all sorts of stuff, with our sun with eclipses or our moon with eclipses and that good stuff. So and the new portal is a whole new set of circumstances and dealing with, you know, ongoing timelines and all that good stuff. So, but that first day crossing over, it has its own energies, and sometimes it's like it feels like things kind of speed up. So if you guys have felt like today has gone by really fast, raise your hand, let me know. Like time has moved quicker today than or you notice like, wow, already. If you thought that to yourself, chime in here, because I certainly have. And I checked in and with the High Council, with the powwowed with the group, and they're like, yeah, it's because we're almost at the end of the month here. Time is speeding up as we go through this, you know, these next couple days, so that it'll definitely, or I could feel like it like pulls and pushes kind of like that. So it'll be interesting to see what tomorrow feels like, but it's just like feeling like time is moving quicker than you would anticipate. Like I always have that feeling when I know it's happening, when I look at the clock and I'm surprised by it. Either when it's moving slowly, because time doesn't just go in a steady beat. Time flows and it's in flux. So I'll know that that's off when I'm like, oh wow, that's it. It's only that. Or oh wow, it's already that. Like and then that happens a few times during that day. I'll know for sure, like, oh, time is moving differently, and it usually will correspond to, you know, time. And I'll check in and make sure, you know, is this me or is this what's going on with time right now? And like today I was told it was going on with time right now. So who's that? Karen. Yaya. I love that. Saying that she's time is going fast. I lost track of the date. Yeah. Well, in general, yeah, for sure. Hello. Hi, Chandra. Welcome. Is time going fast for you? Yeah, like I can't believe, generally speaking, August is already, we're already at the 30th. Like that is like what? But I've been saying that, like I felt like that when it was the 15th or the 16th. I remember going, holy shit, what happened to 2 solid weeks of this month? And then same thing after the next week, same thing after the last week. It's just like, holy shit, this month is moving really fast. So I'm really interested to see how it feels for, I almost said Virgo, for September. That's how we should start referring to months now. I mean, there is a little crossover, but you know, like the main character, that's how we should start referring to. Like December would be Sagittarius, right? That'd be fun. Get people in the mode of like astrology and zodiac. They'd have to be like, what the fuck month is that? We're like, oh, look it up, bitch. You should know this shit. What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. Don't say that. I'm so goofy today. I can't help it. I don't know. It's just the energy. I'm really feeling that inner child, like class clown energy. Don't mind me. I'm just goofy. So anyhow, oh my God. So anyhow, there's that. I think we're feeling generally starting last night as well. They're like, all right, come on, serious. Yes. Okay. They're like, agenda. So Also, if we're feeling pressure in our bones, especially our joints, if you're a little achy in that, especially in the pelvis, hips, hip flexors are tight. Your bigger joints, your shoulders or your knees. So hips, shoulders, knees, and just maybe your spine generally. But I'm talking about the big guns here. Hey, Willow Pillow! I was wondering about you. I was like, oh, I hope she comes. Why am I itching right here? Dang it. So if you're feeling that, and that could have started even last night where you felt like just achy, maybe even like you overextended physically, but you didn't. You're like, I can't attribute, or why am I sore? It could be the musculature around your joints. But yeah, what does that say? Oh, we got a double. My ankle was weird. I've been sleeping like a winter bear. Ah, that's hilarious. I've been trying to. My freaking cats would let me sleep. Assholes. Cats are such dicks. I think no, that's not Virgo. Which one's that? I have such a hard time remembering those symbols. Here I am going, you should know this shit. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to pretend like I do. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't know. I want to say Virgo, but I'm not sure that's Virgo. Would you just take me to the website, please? Thank you. No, it's Aries. See, it's like I knew I wanted to say Virgo, but I had a feeling that was wrong. Aries. Oh, you must have had a fun. Well, you're a fire sign too, so yeah, Aries. I think any of us fire signs really felt this energy this month, and especially with this full moon, because it was an Aquarius full moon. So the fire signs would definitely feel that, and it was it was August, which is Leo, fire. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, what is happening this month? Chandra. Oh, and then that other one is Libra. Which one? Not Libra. Yeah, Libra. So, air and earth. Good combination, my dear. Oh, you a second Angela. I'm calling you Chandra. Sorry, I didn't see your name there. So we have two Angelas. Ha! I love it. I love that name. Yeah, yep, Libra. Yeah, I get them mixed up. So we got a couple of doubles in here. Who else do I know? Oh, Leticia. She's a double Leo. She's a double Leo. Oh, look at this, you guys. Look at all those fours. 244 here in the Pacific. I've seen so many Angelas. Have you really? That is so funny. And look at all the fours. So we got some angel business going on up in here, you guys. As always. Like there's times when we don't. But yeah, so okay. So that's basically it as far as Ascension goes right now, and symptoms and what's happening with the energy. So just be aware that the energy, that time is moving quicker. So try to account for that. So either keep track of time or live your life so you don't need to keep track of time. Whoever you are, hats off to you. That's cool. I do and I don't. It depends on what it is I'm doing, but no matter what, it's always like there. But we can, work with time, of course. Oh, I turned that down a little too much. I don't like the music too loud. I feel like I have to yell to be heard. Willow from Canada. Oh, look at Angela's from India. And we have Angela. Are you in Kansas? I'm trying to remember what state you're in. Memory's not that great today. Not gonna lie, you guys. Holy shit, that's hilarious, Willow. That needs to be a t-shirt, a bumper sticker, a meme. That is hilarious. I've seen... You got me. That killed me. Anybody else dying? Look at her over there. Oh, freaking comedian. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Okay. That was funny. That was really funny. That's gonna crack me up all day. That is gonna crack me up. I'm gonna push that button as many times as I can today and just giggle about that all day long. That is really funny. Not everybody would get that, but the people who do would really, really get that. Like that's a good one. That's a really good one. I think any of them would be good. Just like a series of, I don't pay attention to the time, but when I do, it's 11:11, it's 2:22, it's 3:33, it's 4:44. It's like, you know what I mean? You could just have a whole series of them because we see them all for like stretches of time and they all like are funny. It's hilarious. I'm telling you, cha-ching, people would buy it. Or is it just me? Is it just me who thinks this is genius? Angela, speak up. Tell me what you think here. I think it's hilarious. I'd be compelled by that. I'd be compelled to buy some artwork that said that, or a t-shirt or a bag or a card, to give your friend. Thank you cards. Wouldn't thank you cards like something like that be fun? It's just funny. It's like spiritual. Like I think there should be like novelty and like shit for like, spirituality humor. The shit that's funny, but only to people who are in like the realm of spirituality that would get it. Like I think that like I thought about, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'm done being a healer and an artist. I'll just be a stand-up comedian, but like as like being a spiritual person, and like nobody will laugh because they won't get it. I'm like, no, I'll stick to my day job. Maybe it's better. Make a sticker card. Yes, that's a great idea. I like that idea. If I'm picking up on what you're throwing down here, yeah, I like that. I get it. I just think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. I'm such a number freak though. Like I'm into that shit, as you can see. Okay, so on track, people. You guys are too fun. I love you guys. Happy Monday. I'm so glad you guys are doing well. I'm excited for the new month. I hope you're excited for the new month too. I have a lot of cool things planned that are going to be dropping soon that I'm excited to share with you guys. Things are rolling in a really good direction over here. So I hope you guys can say the same. I hope you guys are getting inspired for this new month and feeling excited to be done with August. I mean, it's coming fast. We may as well just get ready to jump into September because, here it comes, people. And that's sweet. Thank you. All the hearts. Thank you for your hearts. So there's that. And topic of the day. Let's get into it. How to work with your archangels. First off, let me ask the group here. Do any of you regularly work with archangels? Talk to them, feel them, have cards of them, whatever, are attached or connected to them in any way. Do you work with archangels already? And I'll ask you a second follow-up question to that would be, if you don't, do you want to? Or if you do, feel free to share any insight. Adrian says no. Chime in, people. Do you already work with archangels? And if you said no, do you want to? Do you feel a pull to that? Kansas City. Oh, was I right? Was I right? I think I said Kansas. Katie says Metatron or Michael. Karen says yes. And Adrian says, I think you're saying yes, you do want to do more, get closer, or whatever. All is well and changing is now my poster mantra for all is well and changing is now my poster mantra for the month. I like that. But I don't feel super connected or confident. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for clarifying, Adrian or honey. I'm going to start calling you guys by your sister nicknames, Honey and Yaya. Those are fun. I can see why you guys use them. Okay, cool. You have new guides now. What does that mean? See, those two are sisters. Chiming in at the same time. It's like they did a shift change. So from what to what? From whom to whom? What does that mean? I'm curious. What does this mean? Like from archangels to something else, different archangels. Because I know you also connect with archangels, so. But I think you have with some more than others. I think we all kind of do. Even I do. I mean, they come in as a group, whether we're aware of that or not. It's just kind of like when you call one, you call all. But they're whomever you're, most comfortable really talking to and their particular little vibration that's a little different. However you may relate or pick up on them. And then vice versa. There can be, very specific ones that are calling out to you and you're really picking up on that too. So it works both ways. That's what you're saying. I just keep being shown that I'm getting new guides. Okay. You messed up in chat. How did you mess up in chat? I'm not sure what you messed up. I don't think so. Oh, that's sweet. I'm not sure what you messed up, Angela. Like an upgrade. Okay. I'm still like, but meaning like I'm specifically talking about archangels. So are you like, oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Now I get it. You're not Angela. You're Chandra. You were saying something to Angela, and I thought it was Angela. Holy shit. Got it. Wow, that took a minute. I need a translator. It's hilarious. I thought there was two Angelas. That is funny. Okay. Okay, got it. New angels. Okay. Rupali, yes. What did you? Thank you. What would you like to ask? Oh, I need some of my hot tea. It's actually not that hot today. It was really hot yesterday. It's not that hot today. That was fun. Yeah, it was funny. Oh, Rupali, I'm not doing psychic questions today. Yeah. I answer questions on Wednesdays, but I'm not into answering questions about how other people have feelings about people. Yeah, I'm into more like self stuff. Spirituality from about yourself, connecting with your spirit guides, things like that. Yeah, I am going to be doing pulling cards, but we're supposed to get into this conversation about connecting with archangels first. Hey, hi Jen, welcome. Hello. I'm glad you made it, honey. We just started talking about the topic of archangels and if you connect with them. And if you don't, do you want to? If you do, how is that for you? Do you want it to be stronger? Do you have questions about that? Do you have anything to share about that? Or your journey with working with archangels, that sort of thing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. You work with Uriel and Michael. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So like I was saying, when we call one or we're called by one and we're talking with them or working with them in whichever way that you do, it really is the way that they show me is kind of like, it's kind of like, yeah, there's one, like there's the one that's like in the front, but that they're all together, like in the background. They do a lot of background work all together. So that's what I know about working with archangels when it comes to who you're working with, who you're calling on, or who you're feeling, who you're guided to. Your posse. Yeah, exactly. So to me, it's kind of like, because it's like this, honestly, I shit you not, you guys, because if I start naming names when it comes to archangels, I'll just, it'll be like on and on. And so, and Michael, see, there's a reason why so many people gravitate to Michael, is because he is the like, he is at the front of like the head of household, like the big brother of archangels. So it's like Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and then it goes from there. But because he's first, it's like, so, and he is the number one, like the one that people think about protection from an archangel. And he's the one that really motivates us incarnates, especially incarnate angels and archangels, to really stay motivated. Don't, let the shit that's flying stick too hard, really to keep, he's really like the one that I'm mostly getting my personally my pep talks. He's like management, that kind of thing. So that's why so many people gravitate towards him. But truly, it's just he's the one in the front, and then there's the others. But each have their own vibration as well. But like Angela's talking about Uriel, so Uriel would be standing in front and then Michael right behind Uriel, that sort of thing. And like she says, she works with Michael and Uriel. So that's how that works. And then just there's people, if you ask them, some will say Gabriel, some will say Michael, some will say Uriel, some will say Jophiel, some will say Raphael, and people and others. Metatron also extremely in with us incarnate. Some are really more in the background. Some are really do work with us a lot more intensely and intentionally and intensely. Hey, Roberto. You shared something in the did I? Oh, okay, here. Every time you tell me stuff, I'm like, oh shit, because my spirit family has told me the same stuff. I love it. That's fantastic. I think that's probably what I missed. Thank you for telling me. I love it. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, that's great. I need to pass 11 backlogged subjects in engineering to get the electrical and electronics bachelor degree. Good Lord. Only engineering graduates know what that feels like. Jesus, it sounds like it. Wowza. She is a badass. She is a badass. So anyway, so there's that. And when it comes to, you guys are great. Oh, wow. That's a long time. Roberto's in Denver and a layover for 6 hours. That is a really long time. I've been talking to Archangel Michael lately, and I talk to my Pan statue sometimes. That's great energy. I know. Gosh, just thinking about it and I'm done. I can't imagine doing that. That's insane. Good for you, sweetie. Good for you. So, yeah. So, working with Archangel Michael to help you through that would be a really good thing to consider because he can help you through that. Just staying positive, staying strong. I mean, if that's what you're meant to be doing, oh, look, it's 3:03. If that's what you're meant to be doing, if that's your sole purpose, you just need to get through it and have the strength and the energy to, do all the things that you have to do that you don't necessarily want to do to get to where you need to be and want to be. He's great for that. He's great for helping you eliminate stagnancy and energies that kind of keep you held up, and he's great with moving energies around you and just generally getting a good boost of pep from. I think that people that work with Michael would say that he's really good for reminding you how loved and protected that you are, and giving you the clarity to see that sometimes we get overwhelmed and upset with stuff that isn't necessarily the case or real. We get caught up in things, we get ahead of ourselves, and we don't let go of stuff too. So that's a lot to deal with, and he's really good at sorting that out. 3:33. Oh, look at that. Awesome. There's your 3:33. There we go, Will Pillow. Already. First customer. Love it. Okay. And then just in working with them generally, it really doesn't take a lot. It's really simple. All it takes is your intent and you to call them in. And just to talk to them, ask them questions, ask them for help, ask them for guidance. Some archangels and are known for this or that, but truly they all, they all work together. They all are working for you. They all want you to, whatever you want. So it doesn't matter. It's not like, oh, don't go to Gabriel for this or that, or don't go to, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter, but it's more like how you feel about it. But, because I actually have a book that like says like, oh, for career, go to this person. For not only archangels but other deities and stuff, gods, goddesses, deities, etc., etc. um and yes, there are certain divine beings that are known more for this or that, but when it comes to archangels, it's really, they're all a team, and it's really just whatever you're into, whoever you're feeling at the time. And if you start picking up on one more than the other, more than another at a certain time, then they're coming through to work with you, for whatever reason that they are. But it's kind of a one come one come all. That's what I'm hearing. It's like a come one come all. Like you call one and they all come. That's just kind of how it is with them. And they keep showing me this, like this vision of like, when you've seen that thing in video where somebody moves and it's like the trail behind them sort of thing. It's like that's kind of how it is. It's like like the trail of them. And all you have to do is just have the intent to connect and call them in. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and very simply just say something like, Archangel Michael, I need to have your presence, to speak with you. Will you please come and give me your loving embrace and hear me and teach me or talk to me. I mean, you don't have to say anything. You'd say like, Archangel Michael, are you here? Or can you come here? Like, it could be that simple. You don't have to go into this big old whatever incantation to get him to come to you. It's whatever comes to you at whatever time. Just have the intent, and that's it. There's nothing really that particular or special that you need to do. You don't need it. And something I wanted to bring up, please don't ever think that it's necessary to go to somebody to cast a spell, to get Archangel Michael or any other archangel to work with you or to make something happen for you. Archangels don't need spells, and furthermore, they don't work with spells. So you just work with archangels or angels, your guardian angel, whomever, of the angelic realm, and all you got to do is connect, having your open heart, be coming from a light filled place, be coming in to receive love and guidance, and be open to receive. And that's it. It's a magic potion. Super easy. I know airports are tough, but you got this. Hold the field. Oh, did you? Wait, did I miss something? Checking. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss something. Hold the field. Your intent to hold it can help others around you while you're there. That's very true. I think she meant here, but stop by to say hi. Have to save my battery since I left my wallet and charger in my carry. Oh no, but I'd check in since I was part of the last boarding group flight out of San Diego. Oh, gotcha. Did not remember to take out my charger. Oh gosh, that sucks. Yes, well, thank you for being here. Aw. Oh, you poor thing. So you can't get any food because you don't have money? Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Yeah, there's really no way to solve that problem, is there? Unless you ask somebody for money. Go ask somebody for money. Yeah, stay safe. I hope you get some food. Be well, my dear. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh no, that sucks. I did something like that similar, like recently too. I'm like, what the heck was I? What? What did I do that? Like, I totally made. I can't remember what it was, but I did something like that. Wasn't paying attention, and yeah, it's easy to do. So anyway, rob somebody. I don't know. I think he could just ask anybody. I've never done that. I mean, yeah. Okay, you guys. We are going to get so if anybody has any questions about that or anything else to add about the whole archangel thing, it is really simple. There's, it's just like a whole lot of like drum roll please, but really it's just about the intention to do it. It's about I think we're going to get into the archangel oracle. It's just about the intention to do it, to remember to do it, to think to do it, to any of that. And if you really do want to connect more with archangels, I suggest you get an archangel oracle deck and work with it. This is mine. I might, this is the only archangel oracle deck that I have. I've had it. It's one of the very first decks I ever had. But that would be a way to work with them more. Pick a card every day and feel that energy, get that message from the oracle card for the day. They'll always be on point. You'll relate to them in some way, I promise you. So let's do it, you guys. And again, chime in with anything about this, please. About this subject. Anything you may want to add as somebody who's worked with archangels or, whatever. But I found that it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Oh, speak of the devil. We've been talking about him so much today. What do you know? Archangel Michael, crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. So yeah, he's just coming into second here. What I say about just be clear, be clear about connecting. And then once you do that, just be open to what comes through. Your messages, your guidance back can come in various ways. You may get pictures, you may get a feeling, you may get impression, you may just feel a lot of love, you may tear up and get really emotional and not really understand why. It's just feeling a lot of love. When any angel, when you invite any angel to come and give you comfort and to help you, it can be overwhelming because you feel so much love. It's very pure. It's very unconditional. It's as unconditional as it can get. It's like really beautiful energy. So there's that. Crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire in general. Just think about, not necessarily exactly how things are going to work, but just kind of what it's going to feel like to have something like what you want, that sort of thing. Like I need a car, and I just think about what it'd feel like to have a car. I don't necessarily think about exactly what the car looks like because I don't know what it might be when I get one, but it's like just the idea, the feeling of it, So when I think about certain things, I take myself to certain places to really feel that energy. So bringing that to me. And let's see here. Chandra, we can hang out on chat and join this wonderful group of people. Always good vibes and good conversations. Infinity's live sessions are always awesome. Aw, thank you, honey. Pardon me if I misunderstood you or misunderstood me. Have a great day. Yeah, to hang out. And then on Fridays on Zoom, I have a open room for 5 to 7 Pacific currently. I might change that up and do like different times on Fridays or another day. But for right now, it's 5 to 7 on Fridays on my Zoom room. So that's you being in front of the camera, not behind the wall like you are now. But that's really what I'm looking to go, is to get people more connected, have a community. Like, we're building this here, but you know, none of you guys, well, a couple of you guys know each other, have seen each other on camera before, but yeah, I would just want, you know, more of that, to get like, you know, really knowing each other, you know, not just words on a screen and an avatar or a picture or name. And it's me just hanging out. I'm not doing cards, I'm not doing readings, we're just talking. We're doing art. The idea is to do art, so to bring your art projects and hang out and do art in that room. And maybe it goes longer than 7 o'clock, maybe not. It just depends on what's going on, but that's what is set up now anyway. I will pull in even more people from my side, be them cousins or friends or exes. Oh, that's hilarious. Good for you. I love it. Yeah, come one, come all. Bring more people. That's great. That's funny. Let's get another Archangel card here, being guided to. Oh, we got Azrael with Hello from Heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So your loved ones, you guys who have crossed over, whether that be animals or people, friends or family, from long ago or recently, are coming through to say that we're with you. The veil is thinner and is getting thinner. This is to help us connect with not only archangels, but also our loved ones who have crossed over. And whether they're coming through more in your wake state or your dream state, you can wake up maybe thinking about them, or they're just popping into your head randomly. You know, a dog, a cat that crossed over, an aunt, an uncle, mother, brother, sister, father, whomever, friend, best friend. That they're just letting you know they're with you, and bringing love, creating little interesting synchronicities for you to pay attention to, with possibly symbols, animals that remind you of them, songs, scents. I'm being shown somebody mentioning their name, things like this. So just know that they're really coming through right now. What was that? I'm hearing wish something. Wish developers. They're like wish initiators. They said a few things, and I'm like, so they're saying, like, call on them for your wishes. Like, don't hold back with what you desire, with what you need, with what you want. Wish it. Own it, claim it. They want to bring you these things. They really want to give us the things that we need to help us to be more comfortable, to be more peaceful, to whatever it is, you know. So they're saying wish developers. I love it. They're saying, yes, wish developers will help you develop those things that you're wishing for change within yourself and in the world and your environment, for upgrades to help transition you you into new and exciting places. They want, wish for whatever you want to see change in your world. Wish for whatever experiences you'd like to have come through. Like if, fall and winter's coming through and you're like, wow, this year I really want to, maybe get up in the mountains and experience the snow. If that's not something that you normally do, start wishing for that to develop for yourself and see what happens. That's just an example. But we definitely have, if you guys were watched my live yesterday, I did a bonus live on Sunday. I talked about all these cards that I got the day before on Saturday when I was waiting for my Zoom to get its shit together so I could have my meeting with my client. And it was a very telling spread, very, very, and I'm not going to get into it now. So if you didn't watch that, please go watch that, because it was amazing cards, really telling the story of the new tunnel of energy, the new reality, the new paradigm that we're crossing into after this full moon. And really what's been coming through so much. And if you've been a part of these daily meditations that I've been doing, aside from Saturday and Sundays, or just Saturday, like Saturday and do one, but Sunday I did. So I'm doing them nearly every day. But if you've been doing them, you'll see there's a theme to what we've been doing. It's really to prepare us in different ways, getting tools, getting symbols, connecting with our inner child, being told to cut cords. All these things are to help us release and evolve and bring in higher frequencies and energies and more connections and that sort of thing. So whether it's ancestors, like I said, whomever, it doesn't matter if you've been thinking a lot about your cat that crossed over, your dog that crossed over, your bird that crossed over, or, a best friend, a family member, whomever it is, you've been thinking about them. They're letting you know that that they're really with you and they want you to use them as wish developers. I love it. Wish developers. You host always stay blessed. Aw, I'm Infiniti. What veil? I don't think there is veil anymore. Only certified pineals. What are you don't think they're? Oh, right. Yeah, it is pretty thin. You're so funny. How's my cool air passing over your ears? You're funny. I make wishes on ladybugs, dandelion, fluffies, eyelashes, shooting stars, candles. There you go. You're so funny. Chandra, you crack me up. These words and vibrational, what does that say? Vibrations uttering you badass. I got you, bro. You're funny. Thank you. I'm glad you're resonating. So anyway, so that's the message that's coming through. That was a big one there this time. This is really some serious energy. I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling the intensity here. Okay. I'm being told we're doing more. I'm not sure from where. Dragon Fae. Definitely a lot of dragon energy lately, you guys. So if you've been connecting more with dragons, or if you have dragons, they're also, it's like archangels and dragons are I should have mentioned that before. Maybe that's why it's coming up now. But archangels and dragons are alike, and they're just been coming through a lot more lately. So if you're already somebody who connects with dragons, then you probably have noticed this. If you don't yet, but you have an affinity for them, you feel them, maybe you're starting to maybe just me bringing them up, you're like, oh my God. But they are a thing. They are a real thing. And they work with us too. So we're going to get a card from the Dragon Fae Oracle here. Again, another one of my very, very first Oracle decks. I was telling Leticia today that for the first couple of years of working with this deck, I couldn't read the book without crying. And she was like, yeah, me too. She just got it. She just got this deck. So she's like, oh my God, I got really emotional too. I go, yeah, like prepare for that to happen. They are really good. The dragons are really good at helping unlock a lot of stuck energy. And making you release emotions. Yes. Yeah, Infiniti. Perfect. And you even spelled it right. Look at you. Cooley, my cat visits me often, though he passed last September equinox. Aw. That's awesome. I'm glad he visits you. I consider me your cat, Veggie. Oh, my one cat. I feel a few of my cats, but I feel my one cat in particular. Not that I don't have a lot of cats right now, but I'll feel like that thing that they do when they'll come up behind your legs and like rub on you, like bump you and then kind of rub you and then like drag their tail across your leg. I feel him do that a lot. Like I'll be like, is that Buddy? Like, and then but I'll check to make sure it's not some other cat back there, but it doesn't ever feel like a regular cat and nobody's ever there. So I always know that it's him. That's hilarious. Chandra is really into being a kitty. Okay, so we got the Lady Grianne, open your heart. Look at that. The Lady Grianne, open your heart. Look at that adorable dragon and the butterfly and all the flowers and the sky. Whoa, I'm having a hard time holding on to stuff the last couple of days. Things just want to pop right out of my hand. I think I'm grounded. I'm just clumsy. Card number 2, the Lady Grianne. There we go. It's like the one you flip through this book and there's some, I put notes in pencil like here and there, but this one, for this one, it's like everywhere. It's like notes are everywhere for this card. It's funny. It always cracks me up whenever I get this card. Okay, so open your heart. Grianne speaks. I am of the earth and of the soul star's light. I am the opening of the flower, the love that lives in the flower of your heart. I love you and wish for you to draw this love energy into your being. I am a power source that you cannot neglect, because even if you feel you are a being of winter and that your heart has grown cold and hard in order to ease the pain, I tell you that you are now ready to reveal your own life source and warmth to another being. The love you have to share will be appreciated and returned. More so, this warm and loving heart energy will be its own reward as you awaken again to your feeling nature. Please open your heart to this moment. Allow yourself to love. See the beauty and warmth and smile as often as you can. Bring forth your joy and see the opening of others' hearts. Wear yellow, red, and gold, all the colors of my friend, the sun, and you will feel a great flow of energy awakening throughout your body and energetic being. Please see that the seeds you planted need warm earth in which to grow. Yes, they can survive where it is cold, but they cannot thrive. So be warm, extend your energy, and know that your true radiant self will create great opportunity and abundance around you. Simply extend some heart energy, and I will support you and love you until you are the radiance of the sun incarnated in your own form. Love, be loved, love. Oh, it is so beautiful. Aww. There you go. Perfect. I am a sun. Yes. So, you guys, this really reminds me of yesterday's meditation that we did on Instagram. It was this energy to start off with. We worked with Gaia, but we worked directly with sun energy for a good portion of that meditation. And then with the other elements as well. It was an awesome meditation. Again, it was on Instagram. It was that daily meditation. So it was maybe 15 minutes long. So it was a short one. So if you can get to my Instagram, and you don't have to, I mean, you don't even have to have an Instagram. You can just follow the link on my website for Instagram or in the description of this video and of all my videos from any web browser, and you can get to anybody's, Instagram. You don't have to have the app if you're like, oh, I don't do Instagram. It doesn't matter. You can get to it anyway. Just use your web browser. Okay. And I'm going to jump to divinatory meanings, a time when dreams and wishes are quickly and easily realized. What did I say? Wish developers are coming in saying wishes are going to be coming true. So it's time to do wishes, you guys. Wishes are quickly and easily realized. Fertility is accentuated, and your attractiveness and personal beauty are appreciated and commented on. Throw wide open your heart and experience the joy of feeling. Beautiful emotions, warm friendships. What does that say? Oh, loving relationships, displays of love, extravagant love. New projects and ideas. Self-love grows and attracts others to you when Gran is with you. And working with Gran. Grow something. Herbology, earth magic, solar connection, solar energy, solar energy, solar energy. Warm-blooded creatures, smiles, and reaching out physically to people. That counts online. So this energy we extend here by being here, by talking, by chatting, by being funny with each other, by engaging. You guys are extending your energy to each other. I am extending to you. You're extending to me. We're all extending to each other. And that is warmth energy. If you guys feel that warmth, warm, loving energy, let me know. Say so in the comments, chime in there. Let's see here. Solstices, particularly the summer solstice, the time of Beltane, and any sunny, warm day, warm wind, and growth spurts in your life when energy flows with ease and momentous change happens easily. Wear reds, golds, and yellows to create sunshine energy in your life, even in the grayest of days. So that got brought up a couple times here about wearing those colors. And there is a thing, called color therapy. We talked about it a little bit over the last week, how I put color in vases with water, but I also really recommend just doing art with particular colors and the colors or just chakras of your very specific chakras, and just using like that as your main color, and to tap into those chakras and those colors, and that will help balance you. So if you feel like you're out of balance or you're in pain, I haven't finished my series yet, and that's something you hear a lot about me in my artwork. I haven't finished yet. If I had $1 for every time I heard myself say that. But like this one is my throat chakra one. And let me try and light you guys can see, because it actually is shimmery. I don't know if you guys see it, but it shimmers. So this is my throat chakra one. This is my heart chakra one. This actually isn't finished itself. And this is my root chakra one. Kind of see it. It's really washing it out. Now it's kind of better. Can kind of see that there. But anyway, I was guided to do these paintings that were just very, for those chakras. And so any kind of color therapy you can do, or colors to look at, colors to wear, colors to work with, will get you tapped in with those colors. And it came up a couple times with this reading about the sun. So you love these. Oh, thank you so much. Not done, still have the other ones to do, but yeah, this is a project, and these will be available once I'm done, or maybe I'll put them up sooner than once I'm done. This one is finished, and this one is finished. I did have a yellow one too, and then guess what? Cat puked on it. I was so bummed because it was really cool looking. I was like, where is it? It had fallen. I'm not like on the floor. I was like, shit, it's all the way down there. And I like pulled it out, and there was cat puke all across it. I was like, damn it. So yeah. But anyway, I highly suggest, and there is, there's that like glitter with the gold and then whatever. So any kind of color therapy, really consider that. Am I going to sell them? Yeah, they'll be for sale for sure. They'll be for sale on my website, like the other stuff that you've bought before. Just like that. I just have not finished the project or even put them up, done anything with them. And it's been a while since I even did this. But if you guys are pumping me up to get on it, so maybe that's what I'll work on this Friday, if not sooner. So it's only Monday, so maybe I'll get to work on it sooner than Friday. But maybe Friday will also be working on this project. But it's also just a good thing to do as an art project, is do a heart chakra painting, and whatever comes out. I don't ever have a plan. It's just, and I really suggest watercolor because it flows in a way that's a little different. Use metallics. So and I didn't go in order. There's like the first one I did was the root. I started with the root, but it doesn't mean anything. The next one I did was the throat, and the next one I did was the heart. The next one I did was the solar. So you can go whatever order you want to go in. Solar plexus release. Yeah, no shit, right? You're right. Totally. That's hilarious. You're so right. That is so funny. Oh my God. I was so bummed. It turned out so cool too. And I was so bummed. I wasn't finished with it. So anyway, I'm going to get back to that one. But yeah, these will be available. And I suggest you do your own, because they're, you do need to get some watercolor and some get some watercolor. They're not expensive. They're super cheap. I'm not saying that that's a problem, or why you didn't get them yet, but you can get watercolor painting or watercolor set for, 10, 12, $15 and on Amazon. And if you want, let me show you the one I have that I really like, that has all these colors that you see here. That has awesome colors. And metallics as well, is this guy here. And it's cool because it has this thing right here that you can hold your palette if you need to. And it opens up. It's all dirty in there, just like it should be. And they actually pop out. The colors actually pop out even. So if you just wanted to take a couple of these, say you're going to the park and you're like, fuck, I don't want to bring that whole thing. Just pop out a couple colors and take them with you. They're designed for that too. I think this was like $20 or no more than $25, I'm sure. But there's lots of options that you can get. Just make sure that you also get watercolor paper specifically for, not just like any kind of paper, because it has to be paper that can withstand the water, and also specific watercolor brushes, not whatever mixed media for acrylic, for what, they have to be for watercolor. So you get a lot less of that, like the bristles coming out, and just getting in your paint. It's a real bitch and pain in the ass, it's really frustrating to paint with brushes that are constantly doing that. So I really highly suggest that. I have to get some water. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely feel it. Good vibes. Oh, good. 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 It's colorful. Yeah. No room for dirty. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, that. Yeah, it's colorful. Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, so colors, wearing colors, that came through a lot with that reading, but definitely the sun, connecting with the sun, bringing in the energy of the sun, just really feeling it, your body absorbing that light and pulling it through your body. Is really important. So there's being in the sun and there's connecting with the sun. Those are two different things. So keep that in mind. You know, there's thinking about someone and there's or something and connecting with that someone or something, right? There's being in a park and walking through the park, and that's great, but there's being in the park and connecting with the park, connecting with the trees, talking with the trees telepathically as you walk by or out loud. There's a difference there. You know, you've been in a room with somebody before and you're not connecting, you're not, you know, there's nothing going on. And then you've been in a room with somebody before and you're fully engaged and electric and all that. So presence really doesn't check all the boxes. You have to be really intentional and present. Oh my goodness. Yes, please join later. Oh, I'm sorry you won't be here for the meditation, but come back. Come back for that. We're going to get, I think we're getting there pretty quickly here. Already been on here for an hour and a half, you guys. God, see, time flies. Time flies. Thank you for being here, Shonda. I really appreciate it. I hope you subscribed and hit the bell to be notified. I'm here on YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and Instagram Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it was fun having you. So take care, sleep tight, and get your rest, okay? Sending love and healing vibes to you for you during your rest time. Mwah! Yeah, come back Wednesday for sure, and we'll do a reading for you then if you'd like. That'd be great. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I hope you come back and join us whenever. Like again, I'm on Instagram in the morning times on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and here are the other days of the week. So I'm so glad that you found your way here. Thank you so much for being here. And check out my website and see all the other stuff I have to offer. thehealingbutterfly.org. And last piece of news that I want to drop is I am going to be, I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to just start a whole new podcast or I'm going to just keep my one I have now. I think I'm going to start a new one though. And it's going to be called something like Soul Stories, Tales of Ascension. And it's going to be me talking with people about their ascension story. When they felt like they started to spiritually awaken, what happened, what's going on with them, like what crazy things happened, how they're feeling, what's, you know, all whatever it is. And I invite you guys to consider being a guest. It would be over Zoom. It would be about 2 hours of talking and discussion about exactly that, your ascension story, your soul and ascension story. So if you're interested in having that conversation with me and sharing, that is extending yourself, that is taking yourself to maybe an uncomfortable place if you're not used to that. But it's really helpful to talk about these things. It's basically a free session with me to talk about your journey and share stories. And the more that we do that, the more other people will find them and relate and go, oh, wow, this is a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. You know, because a lot of people don't, you know, think they're all alone with a lot of this stuff. And the more that we recognize that we're all dealing with the same stuff in different, maybe a little different ways, it validates us. It helps us. So please consider consider that. I'm going to be extending this invitation first to the people who are my clients, people who follow me, of course, and then, you know, going out from there. But this is something that I think would be really fun, just to have a good conversation and talk about your ascension story and whatever may come up. And maybe if you know it's a good conversation and it's going long, we can set up a part 2. You know, it can be whatever it is, but that's something that's been coming to me the last few days. So if you're somebody who wants to do that with me, please let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. What a sweetheart, Chandra. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm so glad you're receiving, and see, it's just nice energy circulating back and forth. So yeah. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Fire, rose, fire. I love that energy. So okay, so there's that, you guys, and I do believe that's it for today as far as our cards go and messages go. So with that said, let's get into our meditation. And if you are interested in having and doing that interview with me about your soul story, Ascension, Tales of Ascension, or whatever I'm going to call it. If you're interested in that, DM me or send me an email that you want to have that conversation. We'll set it up and get that going. That's the kind of podcast that needs people. Like my current podcast is just me, although I have had guests. It's basically me talking, but I want to do a podcast where it's me and other people pretty much exclusively, which requires other people. So I need willing participants. I need willing participants. So I'm coming to those of you who are on a journey, who you feel, who, you know, is interested in having a talk about it, you know, and whatever your experience is, it would be good for other people to hear. You know, just have that in mind. And unfortunately, the way that the whole thing is set up right now is either you're somebody who feels compelled to have a podcast or YouTube channel, or really be out there in your Instagram or your Facebook or something like that. It's the people who are, you know, really kind of in the professional way about it, like I am, if you will. But we need to hear from regular people too, that don't make Ascension their day in and day out endeavor and working with other people and all of that, but they're going through the process and, you know, real life stories from the ground kind of thing. You'll do it. Thank you. Oh, well, you're going to do it anyway. So you didn't really have a choice. So yeah, just so you know, already on the list, lady. Number 1, your name. I didn't say that earlier, but that's your number 1 on the list. Yeah. Don't get a choice. But yeah, I really suggest thinking about, and thank you, honey. I really suggest, yeah, it's not like I'm just going to show up at your house with a camera and microphones, go, okay, let's talk. Like, you guys, I need you to be a willing participant. So hopefully you guys will consider that, talking about spirituality, talk about your journey. I'd really like to hear from people who were brought up religiously, one way or another, and you're kind of deconstructing that, and that would be really cool to talk about. But whatever, that would be great. But yeah, you and I are going to set that up. We're going to talk more about this whole thing for sure. Okay, I'm going to turn my light down a bit because it is really bright. Really bright. Sometimes I turn on my light and I don't realize how bright I am. I'm going to put my paintings back up before a cat pukes on them again. They're safe on the wall, unless there's projectile vomit. They're safe on the wall. I'm traumatized. I can't leave anything out that I'm afraid to get. Oh my gosh. Get on there. There we go. Okay. It's a danger zone right here next to the cat food. You know, cats they'll just eat and then turn around and puke 2 seconds later. You're like, what just happened? Make up your mind. I hate cat puke. I fucking hate cat puke. Oh my god. I really do. Rather, I hate it more than cat shit. There, I said it. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I hate it more than cat shit. Because it's not supposed to happen. You had a vegetarian cat. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Did it choose to be vegetarian? Did you try to feed it meat and wouldn't feed, or you just fed it a vegetarian diet? Not sure how a cat would choose that, because I don't know any cat that wouldn't want to eat meat, to be honest. They're such carnivores. Yeah, that's the one thing about being an animal owner is your animals eat animals. For sure. So that's kind of a thing. Aw, buddy. I had a buddy too. She's talking about him earlier. Okay, guys. So let's get into the meditation. As always, I don't know what's going to happen, what we're going to do. We're just going to find out. Oh, yeah. Cats love hunting birds. My cat, yesterday, we're sitting outside and there was a bird on the other side of the fence in a tree. And this crazy bitch thought she was getting to him. And I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, you're not catching that bird. It's like up a it's on the other side of a 6-foot fence. You think you're going to get to that bird? And it's like, she's all like stalking. I'm like, you're high. I asked him over and over again for about 3 weeks. Then one day he looked at me when I asked him. He leaned and hugged me. So I took that as the. What did you ask him? Oh, interesting. Yeah, got it. Did he have any? Because I've heard that vegan cats can get really unhealthy. They're like have shorter lifespans and all sorts of things like that because of their biology. That they actually, dogs can be more plant-based for sure than cats. So how was his health? I'm interested. So what did you feed him? Do you know what I misspell all the time when I'm on my phone is instead of 4, it'll come out dough. drives me nuts. DOE instead of FOR. I'm like, why can't spell check just know that I mean for instead of doe? Like, why am I saying doe? DOE. Like, that's so dumb. He always checked out fine at the vet. He was an older cat. Oh, cool. Collie could not do it. Yeah, I don't think any of my cats could do it. For sure. They are so, yeah. Yeah, they're big. Cats are carnivores for sure. Way more than dogs. They're just built that way. But that's great that he was healthy. Fed him evolution. Yeah, I think maybe I've heard of that. Not sure. Anyhow, okay, guys, let's get going. Let's do this. Feeling like I'm going to need to lay down since I did just get like 3.5 hours of sleep last night before my cat was at my window. He's such a dick about it, too. God. But anyway, yeah, feeling that. But anyway, let's get into it, you guys. Grab your crystals, light your candles. If you don't, I don't have candles lit because it is kind of warm. Actually, I think I will. I'll light a candle now. I'll light my candles now because I haven't been sitting here the whole time in around fire, so I can do that right now. It's just kind of warm today. What time is it? I can't believe it's already 4. What in the heck? This day really flying by. Really flying by. But I don't like to meditate without fire. I really don't. It's helpful to have fire around before you do any kind of psychic work or oh my gosh, I'm knocking over everything. It helps clear the energy around you. It helps to clear the field so we can receive more clearly. So the fire really helps to push other or stagnant energy away from us. So I'm just always guided to have candles on when I do meditations. Lit your Palo Santo. Yeah, I have my Palo Santo here, my sage, my bay leaves, all that good stuff does that too. Then I got my candles lit. Grab your crystals. I was guided to get my crystal ball out from down there and pull it up, bring it up here yesterday. It's one of the tools that I saw in that meditation that we did. So now it's up here. I'm getting crowded on this table. But I understand why it needs to be up here. It feels really good to touch it, to hold it. I've been enjoying having it up here for the last day. So, just be open to, being guided to move your crystals around your house and, make sure that you're clearing them, all that good stuff. All right, guys. Guess we're down to 4 people for the meditation. You want a crystal skull. Wish. There you go. Done. I've never really there's been one skull that I saw once that I actually thought was really cool. I just was like, wow, that's a skull that I would like to have, but I'm really not into them. They don't really do a whole lot for me. But I understand how people would like them. But yeah, that's one of the, I saw an egg shape the other day. I saw a rose quartz egg. It was probably like this big. That was beautiful. I was like, ooh, I could go for an egg. I don't have any. I think I have one egg-shaped crystal, but I have several hearts. Okay, let's do it, guys. A meditation for today, officially starting 1:34:56 into the feed here. I want to thank everybody for being here. I loved today and the energy. It was so beautiful. Thank you all for coming and joining me, bringing your beautiful energy. And I'm going to put this on pause for one more second and shut my window because that is really loud. It wasn't bothering me before. I'm like, no, that is loud. You coming in? What are you doing? Are you coming in? Jack, are you coming in? Do you want me to bring food out there? Here. Here. Are you coming in? Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Just make sure that your butt and your pelvis are nice and straight. You're not, rolled under or over your pelvis too much. Spine is aligned, shoulders are down and back, elbows are easy and loose, hands are up on or face up on your lap or holding crystals or just in a relaxed state, however you're guided to, however feels good for you. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here. Put that easy smile on your face. And start to feel into your body, your feet, your legs, your calves, your knees, your thighs, and your butt and your pelvis, your abdomen, your back, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your face, your scalp, your hair. And see yourself from the outside. So take your perspective outside of yourself, looking at yourself. Imagine you're outside of yourself, looking at yourself, and let everything fall away. Let everything else fall away. So the background, the foreground, everything is just kind of smoky and foggy, but it's just you looking at you. And let's turn down the saturation of your skin, of your flesh, and let's see what's behind there, the energy, the electricity, the life force. And take a look at what you see. What does the energy look like underneath the surface? Is there dark, shadowy spots? Are there places like black holes where it seems like the energy is just going into nothing? Is it bright? Are your chakras lit up? Are some brighter than others? Don't judge it. Just observe it. Don't judge it. Just observe it. What does that solar plexus look like? What does that heart look like? Are your wings out? Are they not? Is your third eye really bright? Is your crown activated and turned on, or did you not even notice your crown chakra? Just take note here. And a couple more deep breaths. And again, observe your body, take a look at it. Has it changed at all just because of your observation? What does it feel like now? Is there any tightness where there wasn't? Was there tightness and now there isn't? Does it feel hotter in some spot in your body? Does it look brighter in some places? What do you see? And take note of that. And take a couple deep breaths here. And archangels are coming in. We're going to be working with our archangels. I know, shocker. And so what we're going to see here is they are in a circle around us. And they're standing about 6 to 10 feet away from you in a circle around you. And their true form is oblong and very tall and very bright. No humanoid aspects to them, to their figure whatsoever. But it's okay if you see them like that. They each have a little bit of a different hue, and their energies kind of ripple from one to the other. So like I was mentioning before, it's kind of like this. One shows up and it's like the trail energy of the other one. So as one starts to circulate with energy, it kind of moves to the other and the other. They shimmer all together. They work all together. As we talked about earlier, when you call on one, they all show up, even though one is at the front and maybe engaging with you more. But here we call them, or they're all coming in. They say they're all coming in to make their presence and have you feel their energy. They're about 6 to 10 feet away from us in the center, again, letting everything else fall away. Still with your bodies in that energetic state of not being solid, observe. You can still observe from the outside and from the inside. Observe. And they are sending you their energy. So they just emanate their energy, directing with their intention directly at you, you in the center of this circle, all of their energy coming directly at you from every side. Just open up your body to receive their beautiful, loving energy, their infinite love light energy that they bring from Mother, Father, God, Source directly. And see it coming into your field and coming into your body. And now observe what is happening. See how it lights up within your physical body, connecting with your energetic body, your spiritual body. Your emotional body. And overall with your etheric or auric body. Just see it coming in all the way. If you want to see these energies coming in as deeply as they can and holding there and then spreading out from the center. This is kind of what I'm seeing here. Just taking over everything. So as deep as these energies can go in your toe or your foot or your thigh or your butt or your spine or your abdomen, as deep as it can go. Just bring these energies in as deep as they can go and let them stay there and then work their way back out, helping us to clear energy, helping us, they're saying, to ground with Gaia. So have this intention now as these energies are coming in. Drop your cords however you feel that right now. If you feel it like roots coming from the bottom of your butt, like a trunk of a tree, roots down into the ground, or roots from your legs, or just energy, a big energy cord or lots of energy cords, whatever you're seeing now, just see them drop into Gaia. all the way down to her center, however you may see that. And feel that energy coming in from the archangels all around you. Open up to receive. And again, I release and I receive that easy mantra. I release and I receive the whole mantra. I release and I receive. I remember and I rise. They're saying maybe you can put in your intention. This kind of scene right here is not the first time that you've done this. And have the intention of remembering, of really tapping into this scene right here, what we're doing, archangels all around, receiving their energy from a 360 perspective here, you in the center, them all around, sending energy directly into your body. Let it permeate, let it activate, let it come in as deeply as it can into your energetic body, connecting with your chakras and reinvigorating them, opening them up, allowing them to connect better with themselves, with each other, from one to the other, from root to third eye within your body, and creating an open channel of energy to your crown chakra. Activate it all and send that energy through, and then have the intention of sending through your cords down the energy that is ready to go and transmute. Gaia asking very specifically, have the intention of sending it down to her and receiving her loving energy to ground you in with her. Just feel the energy coming up from her as well, coiling with your energy, pulling your energy down to help anchor you, to connect you. So if you feel any kind of pulling down, that's okay. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just let that, kind of heavy pulling sensation happen. Don't fight it. Let it calm down. So she's helping to anchor. She's saying that we're all kind of having a hard time with our balance, with just being in our bodies, with just so much that's been going on, that we're transitioning and transmuting so much energy. And this is the purpose of us being tired and sleepy, so we can feel kind of or not necessarily feel it, but actually be a little bit more ungrounded. She's really pulling down our energies and really kind of wrapping hers around, and then sending energy back up to us, back up to our bodies. At the same time, our archangels are doing the same thing. And then now they're asking me for a couple of minutes of silence here. Just open up to your archangels, ask for them to connect with you, give you any messages, or just receive from them, or feel free to speak to them, whatever happens here. Okay, starting now. Okay, a few more seconds here, guys. Okay, so take a moment just to review for yourself. And they're saying one thing that that they want everybody to really take hold of is that that whole come one, come all thing. When you call one, they all come, like you see here, like you feel here. You may be communicating with one or two or three or whatever it may be, but they come as a group. And the ones that are not necessarily communicating or speaking directly to you, either from me or to you directly, whatever it is, doesn't mean that they're not connecting, that they're not giving you their energy, and they're not also guiding you very, very intentionally and explicitly, because again, one is all there with it when it comes to archangels. So that was just their last message that I heard there for the group. So just to integrate with that awareness and that knowledge. And they're saying, you can call on one, but if you really want to make it like even more and to feel the power of what can be there, you can just very intentionally acknowledge also that it's the group of archangels, that the archangels are all with you and all with each other. They say always and forever, always together. And that's the way they started, and will be infinitely all together. So they say thank you so much, light warriors, beautiful spirits incarnate. We revere you, we love you, we support you, we're with you. You are doing the hard work. We are in support of you. Please remember to call on us whenever you think of it, whenever you're in need, whenever you feel alone or confused, whenever you need a pick-me-up, motivation, help in any regard. And please remember that we, alongside your crossed over loved ones, no matter who they are, animal or human, that we are in support and working all together as one big divine team for your benefit and the benefit of your brothers and sisters incarnate. We will do everything we can to fulfill your wishes, to be the wish developers along with your energy. They're very serious about this. So manifestations are going to be very easily obtained. So please maintain your vibration. Feel the energy of the archangels that they brought into you, this most divine healing light, and allowing Gaia to pull you down and ground with her. It should feel really, really very comforting to have that like solid feeling in your body. If you weren't feeling that before, Gaia is sending her love as well. She's showing me visions of water and flowers. In yesterday's meditation, she made it a point to tell us that she really wanted us to get some cut flowers from the store or your own garden to bring them in. So she's showing me that again. She's making it a point, showing me that again. Fresh cut flowers. And water. She's showing me water. Please drink a lot of water, more than you usually do. Dehydration will be a factor over the next 72 hours as we transition into the new month. You may feel pressure at the top of your head, have headaches, this sort of thing. Please remember to make space and room for yourself within your body. And don't forget to join us as much as possible to help transition day to day with these energies. Thank you so much, Gaia. I love you infinitely. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, archangels. I love you. Thank you all, incarnates. Thank you for being here and receiving from the archangels and from Gaia. Just get back into body. We're going to go nice and slow here. Archangels are going to pull back. So down from 10. So 10, 9. They're saying, remember what you first felt and saw about your body when you first took a look at it. Take note. And now take note of what it feels like from when you first started and now. 8, 7. Remember anything of note from your own body, and who showed up, who came up front for you. 6, 5, 4, and remember to take note of anything that was said, that you'll remember that, any guidance that was given to you, words of encouragement, etc. And take a deep breath. Tell yourself that you will do your best to take and heed Gaia's advice to go and get flowers, even if it's just 2 flowers. She's giving you permission to take flowers from outside and bring them in, to take flowers from stores that sell them. She says they're there for a reason. They grow to come inside with you. So please see them as a beautiful addition to the energy that you already have. And that is what's meant to be. Invest this little bit in yourself. She really wants you to have flowers. Okay. And 3 and 2 and 1. Back into body. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Maybe in these last few moments as you get into body, think about what flowers you either are going to bring in from outside or you're going to go get. Flowers that you really love to smell or to look at. And of course, that new energy that you have going on in your body. Just feel into that. Easy breezy. Get back into body. Open your eyes when you're ready. I am so hot now. Woo! I didn't want that to be distracting, but I felt so much heat. Holy moly. I'm feeling a need to get a yellow hoodie. Ooh, that's nice. I love yellow. Yeah. You know what we should do? We should do maybe this Friday a painting of flowers with yellow and stuff. I could upload it to my store and we can order hoodies from there. I don't think it would be, maybe they don't have all yellow, but maybe it'd be the picture. But I have different stores that might be fun. That might be fun. Or you could just get like a black hoodie or a white hoodie and actually paint on the hoodie. But I just had this idea, like painting, that would be fun. So that's a good suggestion, getting a yellow hoodie. I could bet yellow looks really good on you. Yellow's kind of hit and miss on me. Does that say? Yes, lots of heat. Yeah, they're warm. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, holy crap, I'm getting hot. I feel so hot. I was hot before. I was a little hot before, but now it just feels like somebody just turn on the heat in like the stove in my oven, if you know what I mean. Like it's all up in here, hot and just radiating out. Very hot. Hot. But it's good hot. It's a good heat. It feels so good. It feels warm and gooey. Feels like I've been hugged from the inside out. Your hands are active. Hot palms, hands are active. Yeah, me too. And if you guys can see that, it's like red on the outside, white on the inside. That'll happen. That felt really good. That was really nice. That was really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that felt good. I hope you got messages and inspiration, felt the love. They were definitely like pumping it at us. That's for sure. Pumping it. Yeah, I'm nice and hot. I'm glad that you're activated. I'm glad you're hot. I'm glad you feel good. I'm glad you're inspired to create however that is meant to become to be. I'm like really relaxed now. I'm like, look at me. I'm like, I just want to lay down. That's all I want to do right now is lay down. So I'm going to bid y'all an adios, a farewell, a arrivederci. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. I will see you tomorrow in the morning time. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday, morning time on Instagram. Please, if you don't already follow me there, please do it again. If you didn't do that meditation from yesterday on Instagram, please check it out. It's an awesome meditation yesterday. I really loved it. Felt the love. Yay. I love you. I love you. I love me. I love you all. Yes, exactly what she said. What my sister Willow here said. Love, love, love. You guys are the best. Love you all too. Love you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you to all who were here, who are still maybe blissed out and dealing with their heat. Want you to say thank you to Karen and Roberto and Adrian and Chandra and Katie. Who did I miss? Ditto. Thank you. All of you for being here. I hope you feel fantastic. I hope you join me tomorrow and have a great rest of your moon day. Mwah! Bye for now, guys.